Goeiedag, welcome. My name is Amrejske and it is time for a Magic Chest unboxing again. This is an extremely late September unboxing because due to weather circumstances in the USA and Germany, this box was sent off a lot later. On top of that, I think my box got in a little bit later because the Deutsche Post had to repackage this. The entire box, or half of the box, is like busted. So I have opened this thing before to check if everything actually was intact or not. Which it was, quite luckily, but not everything was put in the box right again. But let's get started. Here's the letter. As I said, I have already looked in the box if everything was intact. So I know what's in here, and I read this letter already. Which is how I know why this box was late. The theme was Whispers and Secrets, and the first thing in the box is this art card, which I love. I have to find a place for this on my bookshelf, not right now, but later, because I love it. And the second thing in here is a bookish bath salt from the store, the Bookish Beauty Court, but the store has now been closed to further notice. What I saw in this letter is that there were two kinds that could be sent off. I have the Master of Whispers bath salt, and there was also a Master of Shadows, Azrael, and mine is Master of Whispers, Varys. This is mango, papaya and citrus. I haven't smelled it yet. Normally I'm not that much into big sweet and fruity scents, but maybe this one is nice. I mean, I don't even have a bath. I just take the stuff to my mother's house and it gets used there. By me most of the time. Because why not? Ooh. Extremely, surprisingly good. A very, very, very subtle smell, but I like it. There was tape over here. I don't know if Klara put it over here herself or if it was put on there in the repackaging, but I'm happy that my bath salt is not littered over the entirety of the box. Now we get to take out these worm thingies that are always everywhere. And the next thing in the box that is easily grabbable is this Fable in Black tote bag. At least from what I still remember, I read a letter a couple of days ago. This is a tote bag inspired by Harry Potter. And yes, it is. I don't know when I'm going to use this, but it is very subtle and it says Alohomora from what I hear. Oh, that was the print. It sounded like plastic is put on this cotton? I don't know. But an Alohomora bag. This will probably get used sometimes later. And always welcome is a bookmark that says I am some opal. I am opal. I just love the artwork on this. I recently got a little bit back into drawing and artsy things. So artsy things like this beautiful card and this bookmark. This is the back, by the way. They are very inspiring and just very beautiful because I have always been an art lover. And it gets ignited again when I see those things. And then we have a button that's based, I believe, on the Dream Court of the Court of Mist and Fury and the Court of Thorns and Roses series, which I haven't read, but it says, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered." And I heard this quote so many times that I think I know where it is from, and it also was written in the letter, if I remember it correctly. And now the last two things in the box, which are actually two books. They are a little bit more... I didn't expect a fantasy book, but the official book in the box is Nixia by Scott Rentgen, or however you pronounce his name. This is a sci-fi thriller, at least of what I gauged from when I read the synopsis. It felt like a very intriguing, I definitely want to read it, sci-fi thriller about a man who gets invited to do... Let me read it. Emmett Artwater isn't just leaving Detroit, he is leaving Earth. Why the Babel Corporation recruited him is a mystery, but the number of zeros on their contract has him boarding their lightship and hoping to return to Earth with enough money to take care of his family forever. Before long, Emmett discovers that he is one of the 10 recruits, all of whom have troubled pasts and are a long way from home. Now each recruit must earn the right to travel down to the planet of Eden, a planet that Babel has kept hidden, where they will mine a substance called Nixia, which has quietly become the most valuable material in the universe. But Babel's ship is full of secrets, and Emmett will face the ultimate choice: win the fortune at any cost, or find a way to fight that won't forever compromise what it means to be human. This sounds very intriguing, and like it plays on a person's humanity as well as getting money and making sure you and your family survive. I definitely want to read this. I don't know when it happens. I think soon, but I did not even finish the previous book from this box yet, because I just was too busy with reading other books and doing other things like my usual life. And then we have another extra book, which is a little bit of a mystery, I believe. I didn't read what this is completely about, and now discover that it has a Woman of Mystery bookmark in here. This is The Secret Notebook of Sherlock Holmes by Liz Hedgecock. That also fits with the theme of the bookmark. So it is a mystery about Sherlock Holmes. And I don't know what this is about, but it sounds interesting. And it's written by a woman, which, why not, right? But I like the idea of this. The other books on this bookmark are Murderer at Playgroup by Liz it's all by Liz Hedgecock. Maybe if I like this one, I'll check the other books out. And the book has a blurb of reviewers that says, "What the reviewers say, delightful characterization and a well-structured plot. I couldn't stop turning the pages. At first rate storyteller and master at drawing her readers in. A fast-paced action adventure with emotion and humor. I found it hard to put down and was kept guessing right to the end. Real and warm characters and a great storyline." So now it becomes more intriguing because it doesn't say anything specific about the book itself, but it does say something about the writing, which is for me one of the more important things in the book. Writing, character development, and deeper layers in the stories is usually what I am looking for. So if the writing is compelling and very well done, I tend to love books. I also tend to love them when the plot and the characters are very, very strongly present. But also, because I am looking for so many things in books, people who have looked at my Goodreads will see that usually I take off stars when I miss certain things in a book, even if I think the book was actually very good. I recently read a book and enjoyed it very much and just knocked it down to 3 stars because there were just some things missing. Even though I think if I had read it like 10 years ago, when I was about 14, 15, I would have enjoyed it in a totally different way and probably rated it 5 stars Because I thought, and this I think is very different to say the book was better written and more enjoyable than the first Harry Potter book. Which, I don't know. So anyhow, I hope that this goes for both of those books. I don't know. This one will get read sooner, I think. But this one sounds very intriguing as well. We'll just see. Anyhow, this is it for now. Thank you for watching and tot de keer!